Hi, how are you? Welcome to Singapore 2020 AKC, Asia Korea Conference on Science and Technology. This year, the topic is human health and longevity in the post-COVID-19 era. Welcome all to joining this fantastic session. In this conference, we have a main session, AKC2020, with an excellent talk, very exciting, regarding human health and longevity, not only the health, in the physical health, or we have a digital health, relate with the food security, how we can actually using engineering with the societal impact and so on. And then this event is co-organized by Korea Scientists and Engineering Association in Singapore with the Korea Federation of Science and Technology Societies. As you were aware, this year is we never had this kind of experience like COVID-19 pandemic. However, with the great effort of scientists and engineers, we are fighting back and have a lot of improvement, including, as you heard from the news, we have a vaccine now very soon to available. Lots of company and scientists, university, government agency to develop the therapy for the COVID-19 and so on. In the same time, we have to change our lifestyle, like what we call this new normal, social distancing, we measuring temperature, and also you have to wear a mask. And a lot of this whole event is hit economic directly, as well as some of the activity of science and engineering. However, we bravely, opened this event, AKC2020 in Singapore, on and offline hybrid fashion. And then now we have a gathering 20-some people for the special forum session, because that's the limit of the people we can allow. And then in main auditorium, we have a 49 plus people are sitting. In the limitation is 50 are joining this whole session. And as you see that this whole program is a hefty of a great talk from the founder of a concept of a creative economy in South Korea, a former vice minister of a future planning and ITC. Also, the next talk is Digital Intelligence Fund. She coined the name Digital Intelligence Quotient, DQ. And right now it's a global standard appointed by the IEEE. And we have a very special session from the Engineer Without Border, how we can using engineering technology to improve our society or benefit to our society. And then the chapter in Singapore going to give you a talk. And then also we have a few video clips from the Engineering Without Border. And then along with the science talk, we had Professor Chang going to give a talk about COVID-19. And also, recently, this year Nobel Prize is basically go to the hepatitis C virus discovery, development, treatment. Also, Dr. Chan is expert in the hepatitis C as well as Hep D, hepatitis Delta virus. He's going to give a talk in a prerequisite fashion. Along with this talk, we have three very, very exciting talk. One from the Marine Research Foundation, Nick gonna give you a talk about how we have to save the world from the waste plastic, which is, as you heard, 2040s. We have a 13 billion plastic waste will be wasted into the ocean. So you're not any longer swimming with the clean water, you're gonna swim with the microplastic. And then he's gonna give you a talk and some video clip we're gonna display in order to give you the flavor of what is the common status. Also, we have a very, very exciting talk about the convergence, and then talk by the kinetic engineering, industry engineering artists group. KSEASG, I'm going to give you in a boundary between art and science, how this art and science, or inspired by engineering and science, how we can actually develop the art, kinetic, and movement, and so on. It's going to be very exciting talk. So lastly, and then you may see the promotion video for the AKC2020, we have a special talk for the Cha project. It's a meaning is good tea project. And Professor Park gonna give you a talk about how the momentary value, which is how the basically engineering valuation is matter in order to do the societal good or societal impact. And then the take particular attention for Terry talk, which is very, very inspiring. And then we're hoping that after the meeting we can support this connectivity and so on. Along with that, though I pre-recorded yesterday, actually today is the 23rd, pre-recorded discussion with the quantum technology with the Hudson Institute senior advisor from Washington, D.C., as well as a food agriculture expert from Cornell University. We did a panel discussion. A very important matter for the food security, food chain, agricultural development, and so on and so forth. This whole program and talk is, I have to thank to the general committee who put lots of effort to get a program as an exciting program. As well as this event is very hard to actually do in on and offline, because when we actually planning this stage, the situation changes every single week or days. And then we luckily, in a prison, this is a fantastic event from November 2020, 26, 28, Nanyang Executive Center at Nanyang Technological University. The title is Human Health and Longevity in the Post-COVID-19 Era. And then throughout the program, you may notice that we have, we co-organize one of the sessions. Actually, especially I have to mention, because this program is very exciting program, forum and networking for foreign students and alumni for South Asia and India. This forum is, we typically invite the professional around the Southeast Asia who has been studied in Korea, go back to their country, to contribute science and engineering development, which is, I believe, is very important. Actually, this the vision was developed. This whole vision of Asia Research Network has been developed by or implemented by Professor Hye-won Lee, the founder and president of Asia Research Network, ARN. And then this effort was a very early effort since 2007. And then I vividly remember how we collaborate as a NTU, Nanyang Technological University, as I'm from the Stanford University, how we interact with Asian countries. through the Asia Research Network, which I believe is very, very important, and especially for COVID-19 pandemic era. So I give you a 10 minute or so briefing about this whole AKC program conference as something different, and we adapt quickly. We generate idea. When we implement it, and we deliver. I'm very proud of the whole member of Korea Scientist Engineering Association in Singapore. You know, open Singaporean people say, hey, Singapore is small but strong. We have a member of 150 to 200, and then it's a small country, and then it's two major universities, NTU, NUS, Duke, NUS, SUTD, and so on. Even though we are small, we are very effectively work on, and especially in the sense of Korea, we can be the reference center. In Asia, Korea can work together because in the Southeast Asia, this is the place can be hosted. And then even though Singapore is a very small country, but if you actually draw the radius of a 500 kilometers or so, you have Indonesia, you have Philippines, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand, and so on. I mean, it's huge opportunity in there. This is the most advanced country among them. And the interaction with Korea, enormous. I believe that this platform can be recognized and utilized for benefit of not only the Korea science and technology, but also the benefit to many of the other countries. We can contribute together, help together. Especially this AKC2020, we are co-organizing with Australia, New Zealand, Korea Science and Technology Association, also KSEASG, Japan Association, also the association with China. Unfortunately, we cannot invite them due to the COVID pandemic. I'm hoping that you can join via Joon, as we are very well now accustomed to. The welcome to this fantastic event again, and then I'm hoping that you can enjoy next 4 days. Thank you very much. As I mentioned briefly, and then same board as a Young Generation Forum, Young Professional Forum, we also have a Young Generation Forum chaired by very young, potential talented people, including Dr. Shin Sang-ho, Dr. Bora Shin, Dr. Song Jung-suk. This session of Young Generation Forum, basically we give you a talk. We listen to the talk from the undergraduate. They are postdoctoral fellow. They are working on their own project. However, intermingle with the people. And then we provide the favor, inspiration to those young generation who study science and technology in the right direction, right place, right moment, right cause. In other words, for better world. Hi, as I explained this whole program, and then I believe you are already very excited. This Young Generation Forum, which we particularly put a lot of effort designing this program in the sense that future of science and technology development is all about talent. 2020 Asia Korea Conference on Science and Technology, AKC2020 in short, is an annual conference we invite people, career-related scientific engineering organization to promote scientific technology cooperation between respective Asian country and Korea. And that we value the mutual exchange to foster the capacity of the next generation Asian science and technology talent. This is to solve the problem in the population reduction, development science and technology through the human resource, so on and so forth. We very proudly present this young generation forum and leading by very young, talented chair and co-chairman, Dr. Shin Sang-ho, Dr. Shin Bora, Dr. Song Jung-seo. And as you note the talk, it is rather very inspiring, as well as a very knowledgeable talk, special talk by the convergence space of the digital transformation era, creation of momentary value for societal impact, and also expert presentation, and then current undergraduate students for the young generation people who selected to give a talk. And then the second day, I'm proudly introduced Engineers Without Borders. And this is the non-profit organization to the action basically as engineers, how we can actually using our technology and knowledge contribute societal impact. And then also very importantly, the founder and president of ARN, Professor Harold Lee, going to give you a talk. And then also we have a very interesting panel, expert panel presentation for the future career development, which is all young generation care. So I invite the most advanced technology platform company, and then they're going to introduce about their technique. And then their own was engineer, and then they either found the company, create the company from Israel, Korea, Sweden, and also Spain. They're very, very successful company who develop, make a lot of different solutions from the semiconductor solution by Park System, nanoplasmic sensing platform for the battery application from the Inspiron, and also AW sensor for the very exciting talk, and then also the Proto-Nixis for the SPR for the drug screening platform, and so on. So this whole talk and everything is very, very exciting, and then you're going to enjoy this talk and move forward. Okay, thank you very much. You enjoy next few days, and then also we have QCMD, another sensor for the drug screening and developing molecular interaction. Now it's very hard thing we can do. Thank you very much.